Okay, so the browser wars are back. But, it's not like last time. Forget JavaScript speeds or how much RAM it hogs. This time, it's all about AI.
Yeah.
Completely. And the prize,
Right.
well, it's basically control over how we find anything online.
Yeah.
How we interact with, well, everything digital.
That's exactly it. It's a seismic shift, truly. And OpenAI's launch of ChatGPT Atlas, that's not just some app update.
Mm-hmm.
This is the moment ChatGPT really steps into the ring as, frankly, Google's biggest competitor.
Right.
So if you rely on being found online, maybe you're listening as a consumer or maybe you run a business, you really need to understand what's happening here. This deep dive is critical. We're looking at why digital visibility, the way we've thought about it for like 20 years, it's functionally dead.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And why success now going forward is all about, well, owning the conversation itself.
Okay. So we've gathered some sources on this. We're looking at the details of Atlas, its features, how it's just completely disrupting the old ad funnels. And crucially, there's this specific system people are talking about for actually embedding your business data, your info, right into this AI layer. So our mission today is basically to give you the map to this new battlefield. Where do we start? Okay, let's unpack Atlas itself. People are calling it a full-stack AI experience.
Mm-hmm.
What does that actually mean? I mean, the browser's just a window, right? Why is this different?
Yeah, that's a good question. The core difference, I think, is the architectural control. It's completely flipped. Traditional browsers, Chrome, Firefox, whatever, they were kind of inert frames. They showed you the web, sure. But you did all the work. Clicking, searching, filtering, opening tabs.
Juggling everything.
Exactly. Atlas is fundamentally different because the AI ecosystem is the browser. It's the one-stop shop. It integrates search, yeah, obviously. But also shopping, automating tasks with agents, even email, all of it powered by conversation, by memory, context.
Huh. So it's not like you finish browsing and then open ChatGPT. It's the AI is the layer you start with.
Precisely. It's designed to be the foundational layer for navigation. It's an infrastructure play, really. And yeah, aimed squarely at removing all that friction Google kind of relied on.
All those clicks and searches Google monetized.
Absolutely. Think about the inefficiency we just accept now. Open Chrome, search Google, new tab for Gmail, maybe another for your calendar or tasks. Atlas is trying to collapse all of that. The sources are clear. Native ChatGPT built right in, complex agent workflows available, email integration inside the browser.
Okay.
It's not just about searching faster. It's about this deeply personalized experience built on real-time search, yes, but combined with memory, it knows you.
And the rollout strategy seems aggressive too. Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, all at once.
Yeah.
It feels like they're deliberately trying to bypass Chrome, bypass Safari as that default first step onto the web.
Oh, 100%. That's the strategic knockout punch, isn't it? For years, Google's power came from owning that default choice, the search bar, the browser itself. But if this powerful, personalized copilot just works better, integrates everything seamlessly across all your devices, well, why would you start with Google anymore? That dependency starts to look pretty shaky, almost irrelevant, maybe.
Yeah.
Users drift towards convenience,
Yeah.
right? Towards things that just work together smoothly. Atlas is betting the farm on providing that.
Okay, so that control shifts. And that leads us to the user experience itself. People are calling Atlas a copilot. How does it actually change interacting with a web page? It sounds like it moves from passive viewing to something active.
It really does. Imagine this. You open Atlas, instead of just a web page, boom, there's a native ChatGPT input window right there on every single tab, always aware of what you're looking at.
Always on.
Always on, always context aware. You can split the view, see AI answers on one side, the actual web page on the other, and those custom GPTs you might use, they're right there in the sidebar, ready to go.
Okay, I read about something called cursor chat, like editing text on the page using AI, and browser memory, searching your web history.
Exactly. It becomes like this genuine extension of your own memory for your digital life. It remembers what you like, where you've been, what you bought last time, who you asked for advice.
So the whole web experience gets tailored. Less repetition, less digging through irrelevant stuff.
Right. And the output fundamentally shifts. It's not lists of links anymore.
Yeah.
It's conversation. It's answers.
Okay, that's the disruption point for businesses, isn't it? The conversational answer. If the AI recommends one specific thing, one dentist, one brand of rug, instead of giving you 10 blue links to click through, well, our entire digital marketing funnel, the one we spent like 20 years building.
It's irrelevant, functionally obsolete. Yeah.
Wow.
The old model needed that friction, you see. It
Wow.
needed you to click 10 links, see 10 ads, sift through things, then maybe convert. Now, Visibility means being recommended by that AI co-pilot, the one you trust. And think about how people actually search now, conversationally. It's not keywords anymore.
Yeah, the analyst gave some good examples, not just cheap rug stairs.
Exactly. It's more like, where can I get a heavy-duty gray non-slip rug for my staircase, and can I get it installed this weekend? Real questions.
Or, who's the best dentist here in Sutherland? Good reviews. Takes evening appointments.
Or maybe you're traveling. What's the best Thai spa in Cham that takes walk-ins? You want the answer now.
These are direct queries demanding a single definitive answer, not a research project.
And the consequence. It's pretty stark. If your business data isn't plugged into the system that ChatGPT or Atlas uses, the trusted data layer, you're just invisible to that recommendation engine.
You could have the best website, perfect SEO for the old Google.
Doesn't matter. If the co-pilot doesn't know you exist in its trusted data set, you don't exist to the user in that moment of need. Period.
Okay. Whoa. So this is where it gets really interesting then. We have to flip the script. If links are out, ads are less effective. How does a business make sure it is the one being recommended, being cited? This phrase, owning the conversation, that sounds critical.
It is critical, and yeah, it requires a bit of a technical pivot, but the logic is actually quite simple. LLMs, at their core, are designed to find truth, right, or the closest approximation. They aren't built to serve ads primarily. They're built to give the best, most helpful, most accurate answer based on the data they have.
Okay.
So therefore, if a business takes the time to train the model, feeds it accurate, structured data about its own services, the model will naturally prefer that data. Why? Because it makes the AI's answer better, more trustworthy.
Okay, wait. Let's unpack that trust claim. You said the source actually put a number on this. How powerful is getting recommended this way compared to, say, an old Google ad click?
Yeah, this was staggering. The analysis claims that when a GPT assistant answers using that verified, trained business data, that citation, that recommendation, it's calculated to be 300 times more trusted than a cold ad click.
300 times.
300. Think about that. That's not just a little bit better. It's a different universe of influence.
Why, though?
Because the user sees it as a personalized insight from their trusted AI buddy, not some random ad shoved at them by a corporation they don't know. It feels authentic.
That advantage is just enormous. But okay, the hurdle is getting your data into that AI memory bank correctly. Our source mentioned this great example, Sutherland Sally, like a hypothetical AI assistant for local businesses, to show how this integration works, like a 4-step model.
Yeah, that example nails it. It shows the new model in action. And yeah, we should probably slow down a bit here because some of the concepts get technical. But the core idea is moving your info from just being words on a website to being part of this organized digital brain the AI can access.
Right. So step 1 in the Sutherland Sally example was?
Step 1. It has to be trained on local data, specific, detailed, accurate knowledge. So the system wouldn't just know about dentists in general. It would know every dentist, every service, every opening hour, every specialization in a specific area, say the Sutherland Shire. Details a general model like ChatGPT wouldn't have. Real local expertise.
Got it. Deep, specific local knowledge fed straight in.
Yeah.
Then step 2, what happens to that data?
Step 2. That data needs to live in a vector database. Okay, jargon alert, I know. But think of it like this. A normal database is like a messy filing cabinet you search with keywords. A vector database, it's more like a memory palace. Information is organized by meaning, by relationships between concepts.
Okay.
So when you ask a question, the AI doesn't just match keywords. It finds the most relevant info based on the concepts, the meaning behind your question, instantly. And this structured Q&A data, it lives right inside the OpenAI ecosystem, ready to be pulled.
Makes sense. It's structured for understanding, not just matching words. Then step 3 was transcript publishing. That sounds a bit weird, like sharing chats.
Yeah, the name's a bit confusing. It's not about sharing private user chats. It's key for the AI's learning. Transcript publishing means every verified interaction, every accurate answer the system gives based on that vector database gets published and indexed by the AI. Think of it like creating this constantly growing, living, searchable FAQ that the AI treats as gospel truth for your business. It's not waiting for Google to crawl your site. The AI is actively indexing your verified answers directly, learning from them.
Ah, okay. So it's building a trusted knowledge base from verified interactions.
Wow.
And if you do those 3 things, local data, vector structure, published truth, that leads to the final step.
Step 4, direct integration. This is where the rubber meets the road, right? You set up specific GPTs or agents so that when someone asks a question inside ChatGPT Atlas or maybe other platforms down the line, it directly queries your trusted system first for relevant info. So the user asks Atlas, best dry cleaner near me. Atlas checks your integrated, trusted data source for Sutherland or wherever. That's how you get found deep inside the recommendations, not just hoping someone clicks a link.
I can see the power there. But hang on, doesn't this sound like a lot of work, especially upfront, and technical knowledge, vector databases? Is that really feasible for, like, a small local pizza place?
That's a really important question. And yes, the initial lift is definitely higher than just throwing up a basic website, no question. But the sources argue the scalability comes later. Once that system, that knowledge base is built, it's incredibly efficient and it's permanent, unlike ad campaigns. The structure, like Sutherland Sally, is designed to be replicable. And there's another huge advantage. Control.
Control over what exactly?
Over your own story, your narrative. Because you own the transcript, the source of truth the AI is using, you can edit it in real time.
Oh, right.
Change your opening hours. Got a new special offer, need to clarify something. You update your source data, your vector database, and boom, the AI's answers update instantly. You're actively managing your reputation inside the conversational layer continuously. No waiting for Google's crawler to maybe find it someday.
Okay. That is a powerful difference.
Yeah.
So let's tie this together. What does this all mean for, well, pretty much every business out there still relying on Google search, SEO, Facebook ads? The real punchline here seems to be, it's not about having a good product anymore. AI makes creating a decent product description, a basic service listing, that's getting easier for everyone.
Exactly. That's not the hard part now. The hard part, the thing businesses absolutely must solve right now, is distribution. It's getting found. Getting trusted in a world that just doesn't value those old blue links the same way. Winning this new war, it means getting your business embedded deep inside these foundational AI ecosystems. Atlas, sure, but also Google's own AI efforts like Comet, Gemini, whatever comes next.
It really sounds like the ultimate zero-sum game for visibility now.
It kind of is. The goal isn't just to get linked anymore or even just scraped by some crawler that might misunderstand your site anyway. You have to be technically integrated, part of the data structure that feeds the recommendation engine directly. This agentic internet people talk about, where software acts for you based on trust, it's not future talk, it's here, now. And embedding your verified data, that's the new price of admission, mandatory.
Wow. Okay. So it's an immediate, really high stakes call to action then for basically everyone who needs customers to find them online. And since this whole new landscape is built on AI seeking truth, making personalized recommendations that are apparently 300 times more trusted than ads, you really have to ask yourself this, don't you? How fast do you need to ditch those traditional strategies, the SEO playbook we perfected, before you just get erased? Erased by this trusted conversational layer that doesn't run on ads. I mean, if you're not building your way into that conversation, into that data structure, do you even exist digitally anymore?